Alright dude, so I thought I'd attempt to show you my setup, but the lighting is pretty dark in here. But this is the guitar, as you can see. If we look at the headstock, no serial number, no nothing, which I really like. It's going to be interesting to see what you think of the neck, because I think the neck is a lot thicker than any of the official replicas that have come out. But anyways, the way I've got this set up is this is the Nigel Knight Cat treble booster, and it fits on the strap. And then I'm using this Boss wireless system, so that goes to the amplifier, and then this plugs into the treble booster. So Nigel Knight took over the Greg Fryer treble boosters, and because they have such huge stages now, they need to use this wireless system. So to emulate the standalone Greg Fryer systems, they shrunk it down and put it in this little box. It's got a 9-volt battery in there, so it's got like an on-off switch, and it's important for the treble booster to be in front of the wireless system. So this is the Boss wireless system, and it actually turns on when it connects to the jack. So there's a little button there, and you should see a light come on when I press it. There we go. So if I plug that into there, then that is active, but I'll disconnect it for now. And then that comes along here and into the side of the guitar. And then this other system goes into the amplifier. Well, actually, I've got the Boss chorus pedal. So this is a reissue of the pedal that Brian used in the 80s called the CE1. If you look, it's got a switch there, so it's in CE1 mode, and it's just a chorus pedal. You can either output it as stereo or mono. I've got it as mono here because it's just the single speaker, and you can see the green light turns on. This also has got a 9-volt battery built into it, so when it detects a signal, the red light comes on and it goes off when there's no signal there. Then this is the AC30, but it's called the MV50 because it's actually more powerful than an AC30. So that's just this part here, and it's plugged into a tiny cable from the pedal, so it's quite difficult to show what options we've got on the back, so I'll just unplug that. So that's the power supply. Oh, it's not going to show up because it's really dark. But yeah, this is the only thing that has a power supply, and it comes with a power supply. Then there's some options here for different sized speakers, so you can actually attenuate the actual output to the speaker, but I've got it on really loud. And there's also an EQ slider on it as well. So I've got it set to deep because you tend to find with smaller cabinets, they're quite tinny. So it actually adds a little bit of bass to the sound, and I like it like that. Then there's some weird options. It's got EU mode and standby mode, but it's basically just on and off. It's some sort of regulation to say that you can't have it turned on all of the time, but well, you can really. So got a retro sort of volume meter there, and if I turn this on, it should light up, and you'll instantly hear a sound because it's really loud. So we've got volume, and believe it or not, it will make my ears ring at the volume just there. Then we've got the tone, which gives the nice Brian May sort of sound, and then the gain up full as well. Oh, I forgot to mention the sixpence as well. For some reason, Brian prefers to use sixpences the year he was born, 1947. So you can pick these up on eBay. Don't know if that's going to show up. He reckons that they used a different material in 1947 and it was easier on the strings, but anyways, not difficult to get hold of, so I got a load of those. Turns out that Brian only really uses 2 settings on the guitar. So when he's playing rhythm, he has these 2 pickups here, and they are in phase, so you get that nice rhythm guitar. And then to get the solo sound, so Bohemian Rhapsody, pretty much everything, you just have to do that. Now, I don't know if this GoPro is going to pick it up, but I'll show you what it sounds like. Sounds pretty awesome in this room. This first sound is without the chorus and just in the rhythm mode, so these back 2 pickups here. So let's see how that sounds. So in that mode, you still should be able to get a little bit of a scream from the high notes. So if I add chorus to that, you get sort of like the 80s sound, so I just press that. We could do one vision. And hammer to fall. So this next one is the solo sound, and it's the sound that I can't get out of the Super. So Bohemian Rhapsody and pretty much all of the solos, and I always keep this one out of phase because you don't really use it for anything else, so it's an easy switch. It's just those 2 like that, and that gives you that real screamy sound.